With the first in the nation caucuses behind them, the 2016 presidential candidates have set their sights on the first in the nation primary. Tuesday, voters in New Hampshire cast their ballots. And while some candidates are hoping to capitalize on the momentum gained in Iowa, others need a win in the Granite State to stay in the race. Here is your quick dose of presidential politics in this week's Campaign Incredible.
I'm not making promises that I cannot keep.
On the heels of a razor-thin victory in Iowa, Hillary Clinton is casting herself as the underdog in New Hampshire.
And enough is enough. If you've got something to say, say it.
I mean, instead of arguing about definitions, let's talk about
what
we should do.
That the media is not going to pick the next Republican nominee or the next president of the United States.
A dig aimed at Donald Trump, who accused Cruz via Twitter of fraud and stealing the Iowa caucuses. Trump wants either a new election or to have the results nullified.
If I don't win, I've wasted a lot of time and a lot of money.
Here in New Hampshire, you all elect presidents. I hope you elect me.
My candidacy gives us the best chance to nominate a real conservative who can unite the party.
I listened to Marco's speech last night. You would have thought he had won. Saying it doesn't make it so.
Frankly, I'm prejudiced. I want Trump to win the Republican nomination.
I have to tell you that I am suspending this presidential bid.
Meanwhile, the GOP field of candidates continues to narrow.
We're very, very proud of the campaign we ran. We just didn't measure up.
I will continue to fight on for liberty.
It's time to officially suspend the campaign, but not because of the votes. It's because of illness. Obviously, the voters are sick of me, and I need to acknowledge that.
Following the New Hampshire primary, the candidates will turn their attention to South Carolina for the Palmetto State's primary. Now, looking ahead to next Sunday on Full Measure, we head to Paris. It's known as the City of Lights, but did the terror attacks nearly 3 months ago dim the lifestyle that defines the French? We'll visit the sites attacked and talk to people in Paris. Are they like Americans after 9/11 who find that life has changed at a fundamental level? And are the concerns about another terror attack the new normal? Is that a constant worry that there could be another?
Yes, it is. At the moment, we cannot have any proof that the problem is solved, and I think it's not solved anyway. So it might happen again. It might happen again in France, but in other countries too, in Europe or even in the US.
That's next week on Full Measure. Now, to take a look at some viewer comments on earlier shows, several of you took to social media to discuss our report on the 2012 attack on the U.S. diplomatic compound in Benghazi, Libya. Worthy Joe tweeted, "The soldiers have no reason to lie, only the politicians do." And many of you were talking about last week's report on the Affordable Care Act. Rob felt the report was one-sided, writing, "Would have liked to see the pro-ACA folks given equal time for rebuttal." We're all about accountability here on Full Measure, even when it's holding ourselves accountable. So we have to confess to a map mistake and a graphic that moved Kansas just a bit north of reality. We do know where Kansas is. It's where we're being seen on KSAS Fox Kansas. Well, thank you for watching. I'm Scott Thuman. Sharyl Attkisson will be back next Sunday. Our lead story today was from Cologne, Germany's oldest city. So we leave you with a look from across the Rhine River.